Me muevo como lo que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues le doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero, en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on Tootin'. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Edwards is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Hield. And it's Ware in at the three. And for Minnesota, Jordan Poole is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Cook. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Here's Oliver. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now, here's Bridges. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Here's Poole. And here's Banchero. 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Zubac. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. A floater. There's the pass to Ware. Rebound, Minnesota. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
And here are the Warriors now. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Oliver missing. To the inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. James outside. Majemski on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We've got Russell. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with McDaniels. Then it's Cook. And it's Carrington in a 2-guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the Warriors making a change here. Ware's checked in. Russell against James. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a bar. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. Where? Back to Podziemski. Jacks up a three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. And he takes it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Podziemski. Out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Banchero grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They get it back. They shoot again, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Edwards. Oliver is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ware in at the small forward position. Here's Ware, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And it's Banchero missing.
And they get the rebound, but, guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Here's Ware, defended by Bridges. Some nice passing by Golden State. Fires from deep. Ware, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Oliver. Hield outside for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
Poole the pass to Banchero. He kicks it to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poole. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling. Here in quarter number 4. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Cook out there with Miles Bridges. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Podziemski to tie it up. No good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's McDaniels. No good on the 3. Now Jackson Davis. Passes to Oliver. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Up top, Podziemski. Over Bridges. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Minnesota shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. It's blocked. They push it up 4 on 3. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Oliver. They get it back. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No good. That would have tied it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Cook kicks to Banchero. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty.